Well, hello and welcome back to the Chamber Vibes podcast. If this is your first time listening, welcome. Let me just give you a rundown of what's going on. So, I'm your host, Foster Garrett, Director of Marketing and Events for the Bedford Area Chamber of Commerce. And if you don't know what a chamber is, that's totally fine. We are a nonprofit membership organization that strives to help the Bedford area prosper by serving and collaborating with local businesses, organizations, and people. And every week I get to interview a different chamber member to find out what they do and why they do it. And it's recorded right here in beautiful Bedford, Virginia, and it's broadcasted live on Grove Street FM, which is now Media Squatch Plus. I need to change that in my script, guys. But if you haven't listened before, welcome. I also want to thank our sponsor, Gary Evans with Cornerstone Operations, for helping bring this podcast to you. Because as you'll find out through listening to this episode, and hopefully many others, this is an excellent way to not only get the word out about businesses and organizations, nonprofits and resources and people in our area, but also for you as our listener to become more connected to our community, to learn about some of the great things that are available in Bedford, Lynchburg, Roanoke, and beyond, and to just be more tuned in to the happenings of Bedford. So I hope that you enjoy this episode. We record every week, so if you like this one, keep an eye out for the next one, and go back and listen to all the others. There's a lot of great stories that we've told on Chamber Vibes. But before we get to the actual podcast, I do want to tell you about some of the upcoming chamber things. And before I get to the upcoming, I want to tell you about the one that just happened. So if you are a regular listener, you know that I've been hyping up the fall job fair for probably months at this point, and it just happened last Friday. It was such a great success, and I really cannot thank everybody that took part in it, whether you're a job seeker, a hiring business, a sponsor, a media partner, or a volunteer. We couldn't have done it without you, and because of your support, we have made our area better. Over 300 jobs, well, around 300 job seekers. We were right at 300, which is an amazing number. They came through Blue Ridge Community Church in New London last week. We had 31 businesses there, and it was such an excellent day. Like, it was constant flow. Everybody had great conversations, and we were just really blessed to organize and be a part of it. So we hope that if you came, you found a great opportunity and made some great connections, whether it be for your next career or for your business. So yeah, keep an eye out for our job fairs next year. We're going to continue doing a spring and a fall one since I was pretty successful this year. And yeah, we have a lot of other events coming up. We actually have one next week, the Bedford Forum, on Thursday, September 4th from 5 to 7:30 p.m. at Liberty Middle School. If you're not familiar with the Bedford Forum, it is our opportunity to bring all of the candidates running for local and state office in a opposed election. They all come out to Liberty Middle School to answer some questions, talk about what they believe in, what they want to do, and who they are. And it's just a great way to bring our community out to hear from the people that could be your leaders. So we will have candidates running for General Assembly for Districts 51 and 53 in attendance. And we will also have candidates running for School Board District 4 at this event. And while we really encourage you to come on out, we will also record this live on Facebook so that you can watch it from wherever you'd like or after the fact if you just aren't available at that time. We're also accepting questions beforehand. So if you have something that you want to ask one of the candidates, whether it be something really specific or just more general, you can go online to our website and submit something on Google form. You can contact us and let us know the question, or you can send it to our office via mail or just drop it off with us. But that is next week. So if you live in Bedford, if you're represented by District 4, District 51, or District 53, we really encourage you to tune in to just engage with some of the candidates that are running, and so that you can be more prepared come election day. And we did try to do this event purposely before early voting so that anybody that wants to early vote as well, they can also hear from the candidates directly before that time. The other big thing that we have coming up is our biggest event of the year, the annual gala on September 25th, and that will be from 5 to 8:30 p.m. at Cedar Oaks Farm. This is our biggest fundraiser of the year, our biggest business gathering, and our most anticipated event. We will give away all of our Excellence in Business Awards for the very first time that night. We'll have networking, a silent auction, delicious dinner and beautiful views. So if you want to come on out, I highly encourage you to. And also, your first drink is paid for by Fables and Feathers Winery, so first round's on them. There's no reason not to come. It's a great night to celebrate Bedford, celebrate business in Bedford, and to recognize all the people that are working hard to make our area a better place. Wow, I need to start making some puns with that. But yeah, all of our events are on bedfordareachamber.com. We have a calendar on our website. And at the very end, I'll drop our phone number so that you can call us with any questions. So make sure to listen all the way through. But that's enough from me. Without further ado, please allow me to introduce today's guest, Jenny Lutke with Fables and Feathers Winery.
Hey, Foster.
Hi, Jenny. This is my third time having you on the podcast. It's so exciting.
I know. I feel like a pro now.
I know. And we keep tugging you more and more into the chamber too. So
yeah. Pulled me in. Now I get to be on the board.
Yay.
It's fun times.
It is fun times. We had a board meeting yesterday. You helped with the job fair last week.
Did?
Yeah. So we've got that hat trick of Jenny sightings.
Don't always get to go to Bedford so much, but when I do, I love it.
I know. Well, we love having you. Well, before we kind of get to the questions, can you just tell us a little bit about yourself and about your business?
Sure. So I am Jenny. I'm the winery artist. I do a lot of things there, but I'm one of the owners. My family, my husband and his parents and his brother and his wife are all the owners of a small winery, brewery, vineyard in Bedford County. We're located between Roanoke and Bedford off of Route 24, heading towards Smith Mountain Lake. I'm a mom. I have 2 kids, 2 dogs, 3 cats.
Excellent.
No free time. I'm also president of the Knitting Guild because,
Oh, really?
That's fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Told you I have no age-appropriate friends.
This is suddenly
grandma hobbies.
It's all coming together now.
Yep. Wine and knitting. That's what I do.
Honestly, it sounds like a great life.
Yeah. Well, it has its perks.
For sure. Well, tell us a little bit about Fables and Feathers.
So we strive to be welcoming, fun place that you can just come hang out. We have low-key vibes, like just family party that never ends. And we offer something for everyone. We have 26 wines on our menu right now. Yeah. It's a lot. We're always like, ooh, that looks fun. Let's try that. And then I don't know where to put it on my menu because there's no room left. But 26 wines, 8 beers and 2 ciders on tap at all times. Wine slushies.
Mm-hmm.
We also have pizzas and flatbreads now.
Nice.
So that we offer those anytime we don't have a food truck. We still love to get our food trucks out there whenever we can, but it's nice to have something hot to offer when, we don't have a food truck. And then we have music every Friday night and Saturday afternoon and events throughout the year just to, have a good time all the time.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot.
It is a lot.
That's a lot. You said it so succinctly. It's like almost like deceptive.
Oh yeah, we just do some things.
We just do a couple things. We just have over 30
small things.
Over 30 drinks on our menu.
Yeah,
do slushies, do flatbreads. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot that I could piece through to talk about, but I think doing the flatbreads, that's like a big step for you guys. When did you start
that? Last fall.
Last fall
we brought it in. Black Box Pizza out of Lynchburg is our supplier. So he does the crusts for us and we add the toppings.
Oh, that's fun.
So we're not like a full-fledged kitchen. Don't come like expecting your gourmet meal, but it's pretty tasty and
most tap rooms don't have any food on site, so that's awesome.
Just something little.
And
you're always welcome to bring in food too. Like,
oh, really?
Because I know with dietary restrictions and all sorts of things, like bring your own food, eat from the food truck, whatever makes you happy. We're chill.
I feel like you guys are so welcoming. Like
we try.
Yeah, like just inherently so. Like the Luckies are awesome, but also there's a lot that you guys do to reflect that in your space intentionally.
Yeah. We want it to be comfortable. We don't want anyone to come in feeling like, oh, I'm underdressed or I don't know about wine, so I don't want to be here. No, I'll tell you what I know. I've learned more than I thought in the last 5 years. I was like, I thought I knew some things about wine. I did not. Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah.
But you just come in and we'll try some things. We'll find you something you like.
That's awesome. And you said you've been there for 5 years now.
It'll be 5 years this fall that we bought the winery.
Oh, wow.
So we've been open for over 4 years now. Learned a few things.
Just a couple
Changed a
things.
few things, but been growing ever since.
Yeah. And you and your whole family relocated here too.
We did. We came from the lovely cold tundra of Illinois. And
Lovely cold tundra.
so it's probably cold up there already. Yuck. But yeah, so we moved down. My husband and I moved down in January. It was raining ice when we left. And I did not feel bad saying goodbye.
Mm-hmm. It's a good like confirmation of, I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah. Bye, cold rain.
Yeah.
I don't need you.
And you guys, I'm remembering our past conversations. If you want to listen to kind of the growth of Fables and Feathers over the years, go back and listen to our old podcast episodes. We have one in 2023 and one in 2024. But I'm remembering your father-in-law, he was kind of the one that instigated wanting to find a winery. Is that correct?
Yeah. He was the one who knew the most about it.
Okay.
And was, so he had the hobby vineyard out in the backyard and had made red wine in the basement before. And we were like, well, we can take your knowledge and all of our hard work and totally upgrade from 12 vines to, 3,000.
Oh, wow.
I think approximately. I don't know. I might be making that number up. It's a lot. We have 5 acres of vines.
That's a lot.
Yep. And we've replanted over 1,000 now. Since we've been there, we've been expanding slightly and replacing old vines because as the fourth owners, it was a little bit of a fixer-upper. Some of the vines were not in the best shape. So, pulling out the dead ones and putting in some new fresh babies.
Aw.
Yeah, they're so cute.
And you guys have a lot of volunteers that help you.
We do. We rely very heavily on our volunteer labor. Last year, we had over 1,000 hours of help from everything from festivals to harvesting. People come help us bottle. They help us. We had a run-in with our label companies this year, and we got some bad labels. So we had to peel off bad labels and then put new labels back on.
It's awful.
And that was hours and hours of, scraping wet labels off a bottle. But we got it done with a lot of help, so it was pretty good.
Good grief.
I don't know what we would do without them. We definitely wouldn't have been able to grow as much as we can because they free up a lot of time for us to do other things too.
I mean, that's kind of like the power of community, I feel like.
And it's been really cool to see the bonds that they've made with each other to be able to facilitate this kind of community space where you can come hang out and make friends. And now you have these groups of people who will go to other wineries with you or out to dinner or just come back to the winery and hang out. But you never know who you'll meet there. And it's cool to see them build those connections.
Yeah. And like you guys, it's a family-owned business. And you guys are there all the time.
All the time.
And I feel like your Fables and Feathers family just grows a little bit.
It does.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We definitely, some of my volunteers now, they come to birthday dinners. It's like, well, it's the birthday. Like, come on. It's Tom's birthday. We're all going to go out to dinner.
That's awesome.
That's good.
Yeah. And you've mentioned festivals. You guys have a lot of things that you do at the winery, but you also go to a lot of different places.
I mean, one of the hardest things I feel like as a small business out in the middle of nowhere is telling people we exist. Another reason to have this podcast and come out here.
Yeah.
Like people, every time I talk to people, I find someone who's like, I had no idea. But so we go to probably 15 to 20 festivals a year.
Wow.
We go to the Bedford Farmers Market the first Saturday of every month. My brother and sister-in-law live out towards Botetourt, so they do the Botetourt Festival or Farmers Market. And I recently tried the Vinton Farmers Market.
Oh,
so
really?
We're hitting them all up now.
Nice. There's a lot of great farmers markets in this area, and it's cool to see like each one kind of has a different vibe.
Yeah.
I of course go to the Bedford one the most.
It is lovely.
It's so nice and quaint, and there's always something different.
Yeah.
And like it's not just like produce. There's lots of produce.
Yep.
But there's also like crafts and baked items. The baked goods get me every time. I'm like,
that's always my breakfast when I go. Like I'm not gonna eat before I get there.
Right? There's so much great stuff there. And especially if you go early, you get first pick.
Yeah.
But going by and just getting your meat and getting your veggies for the week and getting a little something, and get a bottle of wine. That's perfect. Yeah.
I like the festivals are fun and you see a lot of people there, but the farmers markets are so much nicer for like that chill vibe. You know,
Yeah.
like I can talk to people, I can tell them all the things we do. Festivals, it's kind of like, here's my wine. All right, moving on.
Yeah.
But it's definitely still helps get my name out there. And,
Mm-hmm.
you know, we get to some of the festivals that we've done multiple times, like Smith Mountain Lake,
Mm-hmm.
the Garlic Festival is a big one. And people know we're going to be there and
Yeah.
they like plan to see me there. So we're making an impact somewhere.
No, I think definitely like more and more people, the more that you do and the longer you're here and the energy that you exude, like people like notice it and they remember it. So it only takes like one time to make a great connection. And then that person goes and tells everybody else.
Yeah.
And it's a chain of events.
Right. They come out to one event, they come do the Easter egg hunt with us, and they're like, oh, well, that was cool. Like,
that's
I'll
a
come
big
back.
event that you guys do too.
Yep. That's usually the Easter egg, Mother's Day, and then Oktoberfest are probably our 3 biggest days of the year.
Yeah. And Oktoberfest is coming up.
It is coming up. And this year we're going to have 3 bands.
Oh, wow.
So it's going to be all day from 11 to 8. We'll have music the whole time. And we have Kirsten's Kitchen, so authentic German food truck coming.
Oh, that sounds so good.
We'll also have Top Dogs, so we'll have something. If you're not feeling the German food, you can have some regular American food.
And Top Dog is a great choice because you could have a bratwurst or you could have a regular hot dog.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. Hopefully the weather's great. Last year the weather was absolutely perfect. It was such a good day. So yeah, keep your fingers crossed for good weather. And no more rain. We're done with the rain.
Done with the rain. We don't need any more rain.
The grapes don't want any more rain.
Mm-mm.
No more.
What date is it for Oktoberfest?
October 25th.
October 25th.
It's a little later this year. Usually it's the weekend before, but so October 25th.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be great.
That's so exciting. And you'll be done with harvest and everything by then.
Yes. That's why I know the authentic Oktoberfest is in September. But in September, we are very, very busy. And I have no time to throw our big party. So.
Well, also, like, that's so deceptive. Like, Oktoberfest in September.
Yeah.
Yeah, them Germans.
Silly Germans. I mean, well, I'm a lot German.
I am too.
You know.
It's okay. That's why we can say it.
It's fair. But yeah, so, but speaking of harvest, we have started. We've brought in one of our 6 kinds of grapes so far, and we're harvesting the next one tomorrow.
Nice.
It's a really hectic, really fun time of the year. So we get up at sunrise to harvest and get a lot of volunteers.
Mm-hmm. So with harvest, how many pounds of grapes do you normally get?
Well, we don't have a normal yet. The first 2 years, we got about 6,000 pounds out of the whole vineyard.
That's
altogether.
crazy.
The third year was our best year to date. We got 10.5 tons. So we tripled just about what we had, which was a lot. That year was a little bit hectic. Where we're like, where are we going to put these grapes? Yeah. Like we need more tanks. So scrambling a little bit, but now that is about what our vineyard should produce.
Gotcha.
If everything goes right, that's what we're looking for. But the hard part with Virginia.
I know the train.
Hello, train.
It disrupts my thoughts. That is the big train. That one's so loud. They're not even gonna hear it on their end when Emma's done with this.
Edits it out.
And it has an amazing preset for it because they're used to this.
Nice.
It gives it character though.
Plan ahead. 10.5 tons. Yeah. So the hard part with Virginia wines is we get the after effects of hurricanes right at harvest, and all that rain can really, really mess with your grape crop.
Yeah.
So last year we lost all of our Cab Sauv grapes, and our Merlot and Cab Franc were not great.
Oh no.
So this year we're hoping. I mean, it's been so wet and so rainy so far, and we've been doing everything we can to try to alleviate, we get pressure from mildews and molds and all that.
Yeah.
Keeping the vines trimmed as much as we can and pulling out anything gross we find so far. But hopefully, if it dries up for a while, we can get the grapes in and we'll get Cab Sauv again this year. 'Cause, that's our favorite wine.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, I like them all. But
what is your favorite?
Of the ones we grow, the Cab Sauv and the Chardonnay are my two favorites. Although we actually just won a silver medal on our 22 Merlot.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's
Congratulations.
pretty cool. That's the first time we've entered any of the winery competitions. So it was the Atlantic Seaboard Wine Association that we entered and got a silver. So
that is super cool.
It was
for your
cool.
first time.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, I think in this area, people are more familiar with like agriculture and what goes into it, but it's not always at the forefront of our minds when we think about like wineries,
Right.
because it's like it's not one crop, it's a bunch of different types of vines, but the chemistry and the constant labor and like watch over and the impact of like the weather and the temperature, like there's a lot that you have to keep in mind.
And it's definitely like, I don't blame anyone else for not knowing. I didn't know. I was like, this is going to be fun. I didn't know that I'd be pruning vines in January when it's, freezing cold out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, the vines require hands-on every week or so. Something is going on, and definitely easily impacted by different weather. And we've got the spotted lanternflies that are...
Oh, gosh. Don't get me started.
Oh, we don't have them yet at the winery.
Good.
So if
hopefully, knock on wood.
Yeah, right?
Hopefully it stays that way.
We're in our little bubble still so far, but I know it's coming.
Yeah, I saw 2 at my house the other day for the very first time, and I killed them so quickly.
Yeah.
Like, I just, like, I feel like a murderer. Like, like an assassin. Like, I see them, and I just, like, go into, like, a bloodlust. Like, I have to kill them.
I appreciate it.
You're
also
welcome.
feel that way. I'm usually like, oh, don't kill the bugs. But no, those ones die.
Yeah, like, I've hit a couple butterflies with my car over the past 2 weeks. I'm, like, I feel so bad every time. But I see a lanternfly, and it's all over.
Yeah.
It's all over for them.
Glee, I get to kill that thing.
Right.
Stomp on it.
Right. But it's good for everybody if you do.
It is good.
Well, Jenny, where can people expect to see you, either at the winery or at festivals coming up?
So coming up, we have the Rebec Labor Day Festival is this Saturday, so I'll be there. And then we'll be at the Avoca History Museum. They have a harvest festival. And then Smith Mountain Lake, and then back to Rebec for their garlic festival.
Nice.
And then in November, we have Home Place does their Wine in the Vines on the first Saturday of November. And then I'll be back at Poplar Forest.
Oh, yeah.
For their fall festival. They're starting to do 2 a year, so they'll have one again in the spring, and hopefully I'll be able to make that one this year. But so yeah, lots going on, and in between those are going to be the only times I'm not going to be at the winery from now until November. It's definitely crunch time. We're there a lot. But you can, head out to the winery and you might find us pressing grapes. We're always, if we're pressing grapes, we'll take you down in the basement and show you and let you try some of the fresh off the press wine or juice, depending. I mean, my daughter likes to tell people she drinks Chardonnay because she drinks the juice when we press it because it's not wine yet.
That's awesome.
It's just really sweet grape juice, but it's cool to try. It's cool to see. We crush the grapes right out in the parking lot, so you can always
it's so cool.
Just walk by and here we're working. It's a working winery. You never know.
Do you guys stomp on the grapes?
We don't.
I was just curious.
I know. Everyone asks.
Someday
Someday I will get it together and we'll do some sort of grape stomping. But it's hard to predict. We don't know when we're going to harvest because it's a combination of what is the weather doing. We check the sugar on the grapes, so we got to make sure they're ready to come in. And then we're not going to harvest if I'm at a festival. Yeah. So we have to pick the day around all that and to try to plan an event with 2 days notice.
And also, you don't know about those people's feet.
Yeah, that's gross. I mean, the wine's going to ferment after that and burn it all off. I mean,
it still sounds gross, though.
It does. But, I mean, we also, crush bees into our wine because, they land in the juice and,
It's gross.
I mean, yeah, it's gross. It filters out eventually.
It filters out.
It's wine. It's fine.
I bet your kids love living at the... Basically,
some days. I mean, they spend most of their summer out there with me, and by by the beginning of August, they're like, the winery again?
Again.
Like, well, yes. And again and again. And eventually they'll be big enough to actually work there.
Put them to work.
Yes.
That's still so cool, though.
It is.
I had the Sedalia Center on the podcast a couple weeks ago, and we talked a lot about country living and like skills and trades and knowledge that we have sort of lost.
Yeah.
But there are like people that still have those things and like can pass it on to like the next generation. And I feel like, you know, agriculture and winemaking, those are two big things.
Yeah.
And it's very like there's great, like Virginia has great wineries, but the general population is not always aware of how to do those things.
Right.
So it's cool to see it kind of passed on to the next generation. We'll see if they take over the winery.
We will see.
Well,
they currently claim no, but you know, they're 5 and 8, so what do they know?
They haven't tried wine yet. They don't know.
Yes.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
Yes. But
well, Jenny, is there anything else that you want people to know about Fables and Feathers? Your pitch for coming on out?
It's a fun, family-friendly time. I mean, just come as you are, hang out, play a board game, relax. It's like coming home.
That's awesome. I'll be there.
Excellent.
And you can bring your pets, can't you?
You can. We're dog-friendly.
That's awesome.
Dog-friendly, kid-friendly. We've got the playground. I've had people tell me, they're like, we want to come, but we need a babysitter. I'm like, you don't need a babysitter. I mean, you got to watch your kid, but...
Watch your kid.
There's things for your kid to do. It's not... I didn't put all the fragile breakables a foot off the ground for them.
They're not going to get lost running through the vines. There's a lot of other things to keep their...
If they go down in the vines, there's a fence at the back, so they can't get out.
Exactly.
They've got to come back up sometime.
Perfectly safe. And you guys have like music pretty much every weekend, food trucks every weekend.
Friday night, Saturday afternoon. We do Sundays too on any of the 3-day weekends. So this Sunday we'll have music.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's Labor Day.
Nice. Well, wonderful. If people want to get in touch with you to learn more, what's the best way to do so?
Well, I update our website, fablesandfeatherswinery.com, every Tuesday.
Nice.
So it's always got whatever's coming up this weekend. And, you know, I mean, I'm working with humans, so sometimes the music schedules change or things like that. But I always get it up on our website. We have a Facebook, we have an Instagram. And if you call 540-420-0916, it will ring in the tasting room. And if I don't answer it there, it'll come to my cell phone. So I will answer it pretty much anytime. Excellent.
And that includes inquiries if you're interested in volunteering.
Absolutely.
Or
call me anytime.
Yeah. Just want to learn more.
Yep.
All right, Jenny. Well, thank you so much for joining me today.
Well, thanks for having me, Foster.
Always a pleasure to talk to you. Well, if you want to learn more about us at the Chamber, give us a call at 540-586-9401, or you can visit our website, bedfordareachamber.com, for information about our mission and the perks of becoming a member. But also on our website is a full directory of our membership, which is helpful for finding all sorts of amazing things in the region, including Fables and Feathers Winery. But that's all for today. Thanks so much for listening, and keep an ear out for the next Chamber Vibes episode.